If you've ever looked in the mirror and just sighed because all you can see is the parts of you you want to change, if you've ever felt like food controls you or that you're constantly comparing your body to someone else's, I need you to hear this. You were not born feeling this way. This was taught by diet culture, and it's no wonder you feel overwhelmed and lost. I used to be terrified of carbs, bread, pasta, even calculating how many carbs was in a banana. It would make me panic because I thought one wrong move and I'd ruin everything. Talk about perfectionism. I'd overthink every meal, feel guilty after eating, and constantly beat myself up if my stomach wasn't flat that day. And don't even get me started on trying to wear shorts. Like, I had to make sure that they covered a certain bit of my thigh because when my thighs touched, or like I didn't have that thigh gap, I was just comparing myself, thinking that other girls looked better because they had that, the thing that I didn't have. I was so caught up in this trap of believing I had to be smaller to be enough. And I remember crying because I just wanted to feel normal around food, and I didn't want this to be my whole life, like revolving around how I looked and what I ate. And maybe that's you right now. You feel like you should have this all figured out by now. You're exhausted by the good week, bad week roller coaster, stuck in that cycle. You want to feel confident in your body, but deep down, you don't know how. You don't trust yourself around food, and it feels like the scale or your genes just have all the power. And the worst part, you think you're the problem. You think you're not disciplined enough, or not strong enough, or not good enough. But that's a lie. And you're not broken. You've just been conditioned by a culture that benefits from your self-doubt. So you've probably heard phrases like, nothing tastes as good as skinny feels. I know I talk about that one a lot on my Instagram. Or a moment on the lips, a lifetime on the hips. And maybe you didn't even question it because we were all raised to believe that thinness equals worth. But I want to tell you right now, food is not the enemy. Your body is not the enemy. The real enemy is that system that's taught you how to hate yourself, just enough to keep you buying into that next quick fix. Now, inside Empower, we do things differently. We don't chase perfect. We focus on freedom, on neutrality, can't say that word, on finding peace with food, on wearing the clothes that you love, on living your life without constantly thinking about your body. My clients, like Leah, who used to be crippled by guilt, or Amy, who couldn't see the way forward, are now calm and confident and in control. They enjoy food, they enjoy going out with their friends, they move their bodies because it feels good. They look in the mirror and they don't pick themselves apart anymore. It didn't happen overnight, but it did happen because they chose to do it a new way. And now it's your turn. If this does hit home, and if you're not along and thinking like, I want to know, you don't have to stay stuck. Like, you don't have to fix everything alone. You don't have to do this alone. In Empower, that's exactly what we're here for. When you are ready, and when you're ready to take that next step, I'm absolutely here to talk you through exactly how we do things differently. But it's about changing your perspective. It's about looking at things from a different angle. As I always say to people, you can't out-diet a bad relationship with food, and you can't out-exercise a bad relationship with your body. So if you're falling into those plans, those Weight Watchers, or going on to the next 6-week shred, but you still keep going around these cycles, trying the next thing because that's what you think you should be doing, maybe it's time that it's like you look at things from a different way, look into it a little bit deeper. Look at actually, what is my thought process behind this? What is actually my internal barrier that's keeping me stuck right now? So I hope that's helped. But I'm here if you ever need. And if you like this video, like it, subscribe to my channel, and I will speak to you soon.